I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Skyhawks. Welcome to SBN News, Silverado High School's daily news broadcast. I'm Nathan Olson.
And I'm Michael Welch, and here are your Silverado daily announcements for Friday, January 10th, 2020.
Seniors, as some of you may already experienced, college acceptance letters and letters for awards or scholarships have started to arrive in your mail or email. Please make sure you keep this documentation as you will be recognized for them at Senior Awards Night. Even if you're not planning to attend the college, you should still keep all the letters. Counselors will begin collecting them in March.
The CPR class will be offered to seniors only on January 16th from 2 to 5 p.m. in the library. The cost is $45 and must be paid to the banker by January 9th. No exceptions. Seniors who take this class will earn a CPR certificate which will complete a step towards the College and Career Readiness Diploma. Only the Red Cross or the American Heart Association CPR certificates will be accepted for this diploma. Please bring your payment receipt to the Career Center to secure your spot.
Hey Scox, come join the Silverado Pride Alliance on January 21st at 1:30 in room 200. We hope to see you there. Remember, you're never alone in Pride Alliance.
Students interested in taking Miss Barbie's Russian 1 for the 2021 school year, fill out the survey in your school Gmail. This class will not be available unless there are enough students interested. If you do not receive the notice in your email, see Miss Barbie in room 201.
There will be an informational meeting for track and field on Wednesday, January 15th, after school in room 200.
Attention senior boys, it's the time of the year again for Mr. Silverado. If you are interested in being a part of the Mr. Silverado, there will be an informational meeting on Wednesday, January 15th at 1:30 in room 314. Hope to see you there.
The Silverado Improv team will be competing in its first event of the year. Come watch this Saturday at 6 p.m. at Las Vegas High School when they compete against Del Sol Academy.
Arguably the best film of 2019 and one of the best war movies of all time hits Vegas theaters this week while Tiffany Haddish and Rose Byrne channel their inner horrible bosses. All that and more up next on SBN Entertainment.
Welcome to 2020, Skyhawks. While January is generally the worst month for film releases, this month has at least a few redeemable entries into the filmverse. This is SB Entertainment, your weekly up-to-date previews of the week's slate of new releases in theaters, produced by SBN News. I'm Griffin Garcia, and let's check out this weekend's top theatrical releases. Let's get it to it, movie buffs. First up is Like a Boss, starring Tiffany Haddish and Rose Byrne. Best friends Mia and Mel are living their best lives running their own cosmetics company they've built from the ground up. Unfortunately, they're in over their heads financially, and the prospects for a big buyout offer from a notorious titan of the cosmetics industry, Claire Luna, played by the ageless Salma Hayek, proves too tempting to pass up, putting Mel and Mia's lifelong friendship in jeopardy. The beauty business is about to get ugly. Critics seem to agree on the ugly, as the film has a 23% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The film is rated R for language, crude sexual material, and drug use. Next is Just Mercy, a powerful and thought-provoking true story. The film follows young lawyer Brian Stevenson, played by Michael B. Jordan, and his history-making battle for justice. After graduating from Harvard, Brian has his pick of lucrative jobs. Instead, he heads to Alabama to defend those wrongly condemned or who were not afforded proper representation. With the support of local advocate Eva Ainsley, played by Brie Larson, one of the first and most incendiary cases is that of Walter McMillan, played by Jamie Foxx. who in 1987 was sentenced to die for the notorious murder of an 18-year-old girl. Despite a preponderance of evidence proving his innocence and the fact that his only testimony against him came from a criminal with the motive to lie, in the years that follow, Brian becomes embroiled in a labyrinth of legal and political maneuverings and overt and unabashed racism as he fights for Walter and others like him. With the odds and system stacked against them, the film was rated PG-13 for thematic content, including some racial epithets, and has an 82% fresh rating from critics and an incredible 99% fresh rating from audiences. And finally, 1917, the Golden Globe winner for Best Drama and Best Director, finally arrives in Vegas after its limited release in December. Directed by Academy Award-winning director Sam Mendes, 1917 has been heralded as one of the best war films of all time. And because it is filmed in simulate one continuous tracking shot, a revolutionary experience from Mendes, a cinematographer, Roger Deakins, who is known for his work on the Shawshank Redemption, Fargo, A Beautiful Mind, No Country for Old Men, Sicario, and Blade Runner 2049. At the height of the First World War, two young British soldiers, Schofield and Blake, are given a seemingly impossible mission in a race against time. They must cross enemy territory and deliver a message that will stop a deadly attack on hundreds of soldiers. Blake's own brother among them. The film was rated R for violence, some disturbing images, and language. It's considered the favorite for multiple Oscars next month, including Best Motion Picture, Best Director, and Best Cinematography. That's been this week's edition of SB Entertainment. Tune in next week for a look at Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's in Bad Boys for Life, as well as Robert Downey Jr.'s adaptation of Dr. Dolittle. Be sure to check out SBN News' Twitter page at SBN News LV for all your Silverado broadcast and film news. And give us a follow while you're there, Skyhawks. Once again, this has been Griffin Garcia, and last thing is prom is coming up, and I do not have a date. I am really lonely. So if you want to take me to prom or have a chance at it, add us on our Twitter page or hit me up on Instagram. Back to you in the studio.
And finally in the news, Creative Writing Club is hosting an open mic event called Open Hearts for all types of writers on Friday, January 24th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. in room 200. Writers are encouraged to share all types of writing, from light-hearted short stories to chilling poems. Come show your support for Silverado students. Concessions will be sold and a drawing will be held. All proceeds will go to the Silverado's Closet Project, as well as any necessary clothing or toiletries donations.
And that's all the news we have for today, Skyhawk. I'm Michael Wells.
And I'm Nathan Olson. Thanks for tuning in and have a fantastic Friday, Silverado.